This is a pretty good start for TBD. What do you guys think?
For a debut, I'd say it's pretty damn good. It's even crazier that it took us a little over a week to put this all together.
I gotta agree. This is impressive. Did you two study business before all this?
Funny you ask. We just graduated college like 2 days ago.
It's true, James. We just got our MBA degree.
And you both set all of this up in just 2 days.
Well, after I asked you to come here, me and Geneva already made our time and money to order the ring and mats. Luckily, one of our friends owns this concert venue, and we made an agreement with him to rent this spot and use the chairs and the barricades.
So what if another concert takes place?
I mean, we're not saying that's never gonna happen, but the last concert took place like 5 years ago. The owner wanted us to put this place to good use, just as long as we take care of it and try not to mess it up.
Oh, okay. By the way, you did great with promoting this show and you great in your match.
Thanks, you did great in your match as well.
Hey, that sounds like a match for next week.
What?
The two of you versus another team next week at TBD. It's perfect.
Wait, hold on. What about the championship title that we're working on? I thought we were going to introduce it next week and crown the first TBD champion.
Then you must have misheard what I told you yesterday. Today, we showcase our talents. Next week, we announce our championships. And then we will crown our first TBD champion the week after. We're still working on making them. We'll introduce the women's first and then men's. And since I am in charge of the booking around here, are you two okay with teaming up with each other?
I'm sure we can team up for a match, right?
Yeah? Of course. I can trust you as my partner. Not saying I never trusted you. You're trustworthy.
Thanks. I can trust you too. You're also trustworthy.
Okay, I guess it's official. I'm gonna go find more wrestlers. See you guys next week.
The following is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
Okay, James. You, Gage, Odyssey, and Tommy all did great with that tag match. We got the women's TBD championship ready, but unfortunately our men's TBD championship is still being worked on.
That's okay. There's no need to rush. Take your time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 207 pounds, James Crimson!
We will. Thanks. Are you ready for your match tonight?
I am? Who am I facing?
You will be going up against.
And his opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, Cole Quinn!
Cole Quinn. He's got quite the reputation in the pro wrestling world, especially 2 weeks ago. He was a part of BCW, one of the many promotions that are currently targeting WWE. He called it quits with his mentor after being involved in a 2-on-1 handicap against his former best friend. After he announced his departure, I managed to reach out to him and convinced him to be part of TBD. Luckily, he agreed to this. He also told me that his goal is to start over his wrestling career and try to reconnect with his friend again at some point in the future.
Okay. He's here to wrestle so he can someday reunite with his friend? Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah, I know. He wrote that on his resume. But hey, everyone's got a story, right?
Yeah, that's true. Sorry.
Here is your winner, James Crimson!
Gaige, are you ready for our battle royal? This is for the TBD championship.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Hey, I got great news for you.
What is it?
WWE management has offered you an opportunity to be on the roster after WrestleMania tomorrow.
What, already? How?
Well, you see, it's because of my reputation in the company, but look. WWE is currently planning on making a massive change to the company after WrestleMania. Management believes that we could use some new faces around the company. A few have already gotten themselves into the business and you are one of them. Isn't that crazy?
They're making me a superstar tomorrow. Dad, I don't think I can do this, not right now. This doesn't feel right. A miracle like this just feels too good to be true.
Honey, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Not many athletes your age would earn something like this.
But here's the thing, Dad. What did I do to earn this? This doesn't feel like something that I should have right now. I just graduated college last week, and since then I've laid out exactly what I wanted to do to get here. Now that I've started my journey, the finish line is just in front of me all of a sudden. Don't get me wrong, it's great, but why? Despite my training, I still lack experience. I don't take shortcuts, Dad. I would rather get here the same way most wrestlers would, almost exactly the same way you did.
So you are going to turn this offer down and go through the indies first. You know what some of the promotions have been doing to us, right?
Yes, I know, but that doesn't speak for every single promotion in the world. I'll be honest with you. I love everything that you and everyone else have been doing to secure the future of WWE lately, but I don't want to throw myself into a place that could potentially have an unknown future. I love you, but I also don't want to enter this company as a nepotism hire. I don't want opportunities handed to me just because I'm your daughter. You know I would die for this moment, but I would rather start from the bottom and climb my way up. I'll be here when the time is right.
Hey, I overheard what you guys were just talking about. So you're declining our offer?
I'm sorry, Justine, but this feels like the right thing to do. I have to be patient. I want to be patient. It's just too soon.
Not going to lie. That's a bummer, but I understand where you're coming from. You know, WWE has given me a new opportunity as well. After WrestleMania, I'm going to be the general manager of NXT. And now knowing you won't be the first new addition to my roster is kinda sad.
Wait, you're going to be the general manager of NXT?
Yeah, after being forced to retire, Triple H and Shawn Michaels have decided to make a really big change to the WWE after WrestleMania. Not everyone knows about it, but let's just say they're rebooting almost everything.
Wait, rebooting. What is that supposed to mean? I've heard that there was going to be some sort of change coming, but is that what's really happening?
Look, guys, I'm not allowed to say that much about it because it would just cause some big controversy and I would get fired from my position if I say too much, but I guess if I could give you a hint, Bruce. I don't think anyone is going to like it.
A reboot? What did they mean by that?
I have no idea. Justine told me that nobody's going to like it.
That doesn't sound good at all. I hope this doesn't affect us or anyone in the tryouts. Everyone knows that reboots aren't always good.
Okay, hold on. Are we just gonna ignore the fact you just declined a WWE contract offer?
Look, I know it sounds like a dumb decision, but the reason that offer was given to me was all because my dad convinced management to hand it over. The fact they accepted me just fell off, plus, I just became the first TBD champion. Speaking of which, TBD is just starting to blow up. I'm not going to vacate my TBD championship just because I got a WWE offer. Me and James spoke about this. I'm not the one for shortcuts. I told him that I'll make my way there on my own terms.
I guess that's fine, but man, anyone would die to be on the roster tomorrow, especially if it's on the main roster.
Hell, even I would die for that.
Look, there's some good news. WrestleMania is tomorrow and my dad got me 2 tickets for front row seats. However, I can only bring one other person with me.
Oh, that's great. Who are you bringing?
Well, don't take this the wrong way, James, but he was hoping you, Geneva, would go with me.
Me? Specifically? Look, I'd love to, but I got papers to sign. I can't make the time to travel anywhere at the moment. Why not James?
Well, I would, but... Okay, look, James, I like you, as a friend that is, but my dad hates you.
Your dad hates me. What did I do? I respect him a lot. I really do, but me and him barely talk.
Doesn't your dad hate every guy you talk to?
Geneva, no. I have no clue. You know what? James, why don't you come with me to WrestleMania tomorrow? If we run into him, you guys can talk. You okay with that?
Sure. It's been a dream to go to WrestleMania.
Plus, you guys are just friends, right? Just because you're the girl and he's the boy, that doesn't mean...
Geneva, yes, we know we can just go as friends. It's not a date or anything like that. Plus, what is my dad going to do? Refund the tickets? We're fine.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But you both do have a point. This being a date is unnecessary. We're talking about WrestleMania here, you know, another WWE opportunity anyone would die for.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Three. I knew he'd win this.
You know, for some last-minute bookings, these matches have been pretty good so far.
I agree. It's like they never had any of those outside matches.
Yeah, I heard they're still doing that whole promotion tour thing.
Oh yeah, my dad told me about that. WWE is planning to send a big group of superstars to another book location in about a week or so to finally end all of this drama.
Do you think them finally settling this will have something to do with that reboot thing you were talking about yesterday?
I don't know that much about it other than it's happening. It probably will. Oh boy, here he comes.
You brought him.
Dad, before you ramble, it's not what it looks like. Geneva is busy working and I suggested James to come along platonically.
Yeah, but of all people.
Better than a stranger.
Hate to disrupt this conversation, but you'll know I'm here, right?
Which wouldn't have happened if it weren't for me, right?
Right? Thanks.
He only came here as a wrestling fan and friend. Nothing beyond that, period.
All right, fine. Just go home safe and don't get into any trouble. And I'm still watching you, boy.
I am so sorry. He's just...
Being protective as every parent should, I know. It's all good. I should be sorry for interrupting the conversation.
Oh, you're good. That chat would have been a lot longer.
What the hell did he do to deserve all that?
I have no idea. This was... Is that AJ Lee?
She's here. Oh shoot. There she is.
You would have thought we'd see her in WWE again.
This is just a stare down, isn't it?
Well, I don't really have much to say. Because I don't really have much to see. No wonder why they don't put seats here.
I guess that's the end of the show, right?
Yeah, it is. Oh, great. What do you want?
I want to let you know that this is the closest you're going to get to being part of WrestleMania and this Women's World Championship.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to her?
Am I talking to you?
I mean, you are now.
How about you shut your...
Hey, you don't talk to him like that. How about you mind your own damn business?
You know what? You're right. Who am I to waste time on you idiots?
Unbelievable.
Am I missing something here? Since when did you have beef with a WWE superstar?
Ask Geneva about it. It's a long story.
Hey, kid. How are the indies doing?
It's doing just fine. Any update on the Performance Center?
You didn't check your email. WWE just reopened it earlier today.
Today?
Yeah, WWE settled their issues with all those other indie promotions, and Malachi has decided to relinquish his AEW World Championship and step down from professional wrestling for a bit. He actually wants to look out for the family for once.
Okay, that sounds like some good news. Should I move back now? TBD is about to crown the first ever men's TBD champion and I'm part of this match.
Look, there's no good way to put it, but the trainers at the Performance Center wants to make sure all of their future superstars are back. It's either you go back to your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, or you continue the indie route again.
You made a deal with him?
Well, yeah, but I didn't think it was going to end this soon.
You know, He would have been a great TBD champion.
That could be true, but I think he could be a better WWE champion. I made that deal because it was best for him. He's still associated with WWE. Look, I love everything that we did in TBD, but I can't ruin his WWE career.
Ah, that's so cute. You looking out for him like this.
I look out for all talents, Geneva. We don't do favoritism around here. Our goal is to make these wrestlers into potential WWE superstars. Believe it or not, we did help James. He would have stayed home if it weren't for us. They could be putting him on a WWE roster if they want to.
I guess that's true. And since this war between WWE and all those other promotions is finally over, do you think it's safe to expand TBD and tell the rest of the world all about it?
It would be a good time. Besides, we could use more wrestlers. Before we do that, there's someone I want to reveal this to first.
Y'all did what?
Me and Geneva started our own professional wrestling promotion so we can help young independent wrestlers grow and hopefully become WWE superstars.
You do know we have an XT for that, right?
Yeah, but not every wrestler could even make it there. TBD Wrestling is like an alternative developmental promotion. If you guys don't want certain talent, then we can help them grow. Not all the time these wrestlers gotta start at NXT.
Okay then, what exactly TBD doing that WWE isn't?
For starters, creative freedom, literally WWE's biggest issue when it comes to showcasing their superstars. Why do you think most of those former WWE wrestlers left WWE in the first place? Sure, budget cuts could be one thing, but I know character personas would be another thing. I mean, take The Lock for example. Didn't that guy just want to be himself? Or what about LJ? All they see in her is her aunt, right? Or even you. When you had your first run in WWE, you told me how limited things were back in the day.
All right, you made your point. By the way, speaking of budget cuts, do you and Geneva even have enough money to start a company like this?
Yeah, we started small a few weeks ago, but we're just expanding now. We wanted to wait until that promotion war ended so you guys don't sue us.
Why would we sue you guys? WWE management had a list of wrestlers that were from various companies. Once they found out what company they came from, WWE added those companies into another list. That list shows a massive handful of companies that were in risk of being sued. Luckily for us, we got through all of them. My point is no wrestler from TBD Wrestling was involved. If you guys were involved in that invasion, we probably would have sued you.
Oh, so we probably could have expanded weeks ago.
You could have told me or your mom about this weeks ago. We would have helped you guys. Your mom may be an actress, but she's also a businesswoman, and as someone who's obviously a pro wrestler, you could have gotten help from the best of both worlds.
Okay, but me and Geneva are good. I appreciate the offer, but I want to do this by myself, and with Geneva, without any shortcuts. And when TBD gets into a good state or better, I will think about moving up to WWE. All right.
All right, but if you guys do need any sort of help, then you know who to reach out to.
Ladies and gentlemen of the WWE Universe, I've come to make a very important announcement. WWE is and always will be a part of us, then, now, forever, and of course altogether. However, due to the recent events with the outside promotions, we have decided to make a very difficult decision regarding our future in this business, starting next week on Raw. We at WWE and TKO will launch a new season of Raw under a new era. As a professional business, we will not be allowing anything outside of our industry damage us inside and out ever again. We will erase events from the past month and possibly even further. In this new era, new superstars will rise. We will have a fresh new start. You can consider this more of a reboot in the world of WWE. A reboot that has the same feeling, the same energy, and the same level of excitement as it has always been. However, aside from our new upcoming superstars, We've decided to make the competition in this new era more fair and feel more fresh. Therefore, in order to have our new beginning, we at WWE and TKO have decided to have all of our current champions relinquish their titles, effective immediately.
I knew this didn't sound good.